Nigeria na bad country. Very bad. Oh, I can't be like an orphan. I can't be like lonely voice in the wilderness. My show. 2018. Now so I struggle with my brother. No, that Buhari no fearing, we no go gree. I even followed him to EFCC. They shout Magu Ole, Magu Ole. Magu say, who is this boy calling me Ole? They should go and look for anything to rope him. Up till today, they still rope me into a matter where they go court. That my brother now don't take appointment. In Pekin, he's about to be House of Assembly member in Ekiti. I can't do on my own, they face my problem. They say, we tell you, Isaac, keep quiet. You know, yeah. My show. See Ekiti, I go bury my wife. Where I dey, Oluyede, they call me. They come home, please, let's take our state back. I see as people, they suffer. I say, no, they come. I quickly bury my wife. Hurriedly, they run home. I got home, spend my money, do everything, election eve. Then they call me CS Oluyede. Oga won't talk. That Oluyede never come greet me. Since that time, he don't go back to the president. He and even the governor where they fight now, then they do picture together. They come be friends. Isaac Mogbe. Look at Oshun 2022. I nearly come out my head. This time too, as I did Australia, the governor of Oshun called me, Governor Adeleke. So Isaac, we need you on board the election. I carry everything put for head. We don't go agree. 6 days after, the governor done the Abuja, go do a show certificate, return certificate to president. I feel like say that only be one day. My show. Davido way with the shout. Say wiki where they talk. If they say I dare for change up. They hug each other. Everybody they smile together. And me, they come meet me, they give me money. I say I don't want. They give me G-Wagon. I say I don't want. I want my people to go. Even the people they fight for election day, then go sell their vote again. It can't be like saying now only me, they see yama where they go on for my country. I can't dey alone. Can't they look like zombie? It's lonely at the top.
They have a pattern, and the pattern is this. When they have their family, their friends, and all that. You see, I'll use David as an example. I'll just be waiting for David in 2027 election. That's when I'll be waiting for him, right? Now, when they fight for your uncle here, APC na devil, APC bad. You were actively campaigning against APC because your uncle, your family was involved, right? Your family was involved. I will highlight two things here. Your family was involved. You did very active. You did bash APC, XYZ, and blah, blah, blah. Now, you don't frolic around them. All of them, they play. I hope say in 2027, your voice go loud. Because now you get social media. Everybody on the media was actually focused on the election and they were supporting your uncle. You understand? I hope say 2027, when everybody they talk, say, okay, we don't tire for APC. I hope say that your voice will be loud that time to say, okay, yes, don't vote APC and blah, blah, blah. I just hope we hear you that time. And then secondly, I was looking at the whole thing, the whole Oshun governorship, blah, blah, blah. I see say a family name just did their delicacies. You see, Nigerians are a bunch of hypocrites, right? You people are a bunch of the same people. Hypocrites, that's what you are. Say, the family, they don't hold the state for a long time. Blah, 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 blah. Well, it's good, but if now Wike family hold River States like that, now go like them. If now APC, one APC governor, now in the senior brother don't do governor, the senior brother don't do senator. You see, una no call on family business. As na Adeleke now, una fishing and then too smart. You see, that's the problem. Sentiment in the eyes of the people, and then you see, you people are just hypocrites at the end of the day. You understand? That's their business. Now they could go sabi, you understand. But I don't support one family make this one be this one, this one be that one for Eastern one state. You understand? For Eastern one state. And again, I would not lie to you guys. When I went to Osun State, I was disappointed. I'll tell you for free, I was disappointed. Especially with the kind of exposure and the kind of relative that the governor had. You have David as your nephew. You have B-Red as your son. You have Shinorambo as your son. These are people that have traveled abroad before. You know, these are people that they can replicate what they have seen abroad. Ordinarily, that state's no supposed to be the way I see them. I go there, I get chieftaincy title for there. So I know what I'm saying. When I got there, I was disappointed. I'm not even going to lie. So forget all this media is working and blah, blah, blah. Yes, he might have done a couple of things. But then again, I expected with the exposure of his family, with the exposure of his family members and all that, that state would have been transformed. In short, that state, based on how it take be, that state's now they're supposed to set as an example for Nigeria. Based on, they have the clouds. They have the support. People know the family. Family, that state does not even have an airport. You have to come from Lagos, you have to come from Oyo State, you now drive, and you move. They don't get airport. How many structures? How many? Within the really there. You understand? So I just hope that this next 4 years, they will use it to do something better. To be honest, I hope that this next 4 years, they'll use it to do something better. That's just 100%. You see, me, I'm a patriotic citizen of this country. I'm not scared to tell you what I need to tell you. I'll just tell you over. Who won't cry, me cry. Who won't insult me, insult. Because to be very honest, there's very dark one care about your insult. It's not like you're doing me anything. I will always say these things, that I'm doing you people a favor. Talking about these things every day and trying to open the eyes of people is stress. And getting insulted while trying to do that is all stress. You understand? It's stress, but we just have to say what we have to say. The truth is bitter, I'll say it. You people don't like to hear it, but I will always say it. If nobody will say it, I will always say it. But again, the message to David is that I hope you come out in 2027 to come and start. All what you talk about APC, you need to repeat them in 2027, right? You need to repeat it. You have said APC is this, APC is that. Repeat it again. May not be saying only your family time you talk about Nigerian problem. And again, that state, with your influence, B-Red, Shinorambo, all of you can put it together to make that state way better than what it is today. You understand? Don't tell me that it's not my state. It is Nigeria. That is it's our country. I can go any state of my choice because I'm a Nigerian. Any state. So every state is my business. And again, like I said, the man is a puppet, 100%. People are all in it together just to validate 2027 election. That's where people are approaching. Because there's no way Tinubu is not going. Tinubu cannot lose 2027. He can't try that. Anyways, peace and love, don't play. If you play, go online, I will learn the hard way, don't play. Oh, I forgot one thing. And last week, I think I said I wasn't feeling the vibe. And people said, oh, what is Very Dark Man feeling like? Oh, they asked me about David, and he said he's not feeling the vibe. Well, I have my reasons for not feeling the vibe. Politics. Peace and love, don't play. If you play, go online, I will learn the hard way, don't play.
So my opinion on this Tony stuff is that we have a law and order problem in Nigeria. The law and order problem we have in Nigeria is that when we make laws, we don't abide with it. Sorry, I just woke up, so my face is still there. When we make laws, we don't abide with that law. Nigeria is the only place somebody will make a law to say, this is the law, don't do this. Now, when it now comes to application of that law, they now start bending it. Let me give a very live example. The EFCC case. EFCC was like, people should not spray Naira. When poor people sprayed this thing, EFCC arrest, pick them up, they take them to court. When this same thing was done by Cubana chief priest as a celebrity, they did not do that. They invited them to their office, they sat down with them, they took pictures, made them ambassadors. It's a failure of law and order. Anyone that has been privileged to go through a bank training school, they know that a lot of these banks have what they call a first name policy. If there is a first name policy, abide by your first name policy. That policy was not designed for, say, only for low-level managers. It is for everybody. My sister works in a bank, and in their bank, they call their CEO by name. A line manager who is enough to give birth to her, she calls her by name. People know this thing. So if there is a rule in UBA or any of Tony's company that
they should call people by their first name. The rule must remain the rule. It must not be changed for the chairman. If the chairman is saying that they should change the rule for him, that means we are having a law and order problem. And again, we are Africans, we are conservatives. I don't know where you guys want to carry this policy from. Me, one Peter Thierry. Now that the policy is failing in your eyes, you better go and put it inside dustbin. But don't say that somebody should call you chairman. Oh, by the way, if somebody can call you to, why can't they call you Tony? My own opinion is that Nigeria is having a law and order problem that we are not facing. We have a law and order problem. Until we address that elephant in the room, no progress. Like several times you will go to a place, they will tell you that, oh, people should not drive on this road. Next minute you see a car driving. So that is the deputy governor. Or that even in states, here in Lagos, there are some places that you will see that government people will break the rule by passing one way, by beating traffic, and a lot of is a Nigerian problem. So I am not surprised that a problem has found its way into our private sector. That babe did nothing wrong. There is no average Nigerian girl or average Nigerian person that was an elderly person and call them by their name. There is none. Now you go train them, say me that they do all those kinds of things. Nigerians are anything one thing. We are naturally respectful as Africans. Even person with them born 7 months older than you call them auntie. So what is the meaning of that? People are now abusing the girl. Again, the problem here is Tony Elumelu. Tony Elumelu is the problem. Is the problem because they are the one that put up a law, put up a policy. Now they are struggling to abide. Yes, you are a big man now, you are a billionaire. But now there is a video of somebody calling him Tony in abroad and he did not get angry. So again, let us build a society where law and order is the order of the day. When you make a law, abide with it. Don't switch the law. One thing about law is that law has nothing to do with age, has nothing to do with experience, has nothing to do with title. The moment there is a law, for example, let's say there is a law in a house that in this house, the last person must come into this house on or before 10 p.m. If anybody comes 10:01, don't allow them inside. It's a law, but because Nigeria has a problem with law and order, we suffer for these things. So the long and short of it is that UBA and all these companies that has implemented first name policy, go and change that policy. If that policy cannot work for you anymore, you understand, go and change it. Don't subject all these children to all these kids. Don't subject them to mental and emotional torture. Please.